just for the record, I am taking this so you can see that we did get snow. And we're going to get more tomorrow, apparently. And I'm going to have to knock off all the snow because look what it's doing to all the bushes. Oh my gosh. We're going to go in and see how the... Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. Alright, I gotta get this unlocked. We're gonna go look at the birds and see how unhappy they are. Come on. Let me look at this. Yucky. I guess it's gonna turn to rain. So it was 33 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. The lilacs have started to bloom. The apple tree has blossoms on it. I don't even know if you can see them. Yep, right up there. Gee, that is so sad. This is exactly why I already took a bunch of pictures. Alright. Oh, and they have a blanket of snow I'm going to have to knock off so that they can come out and not get hit. Let's see if I can even open this right now. It might be frozen shut. Look at that. Whew. Relief. But let's see if I can... Okay, guys. Anyone want to come out? Hello in there? Hello? No? Let's go this way. Hello? Are you disappointed? I guess so. Okay. At least I put the food out. I'll get you some water. Oh well. Enjoy the day. It's going to be even colder tomorrow morning. May 24th. Most of the snow has disappeared thanks to a nice warm day we're having today. Warm compared to what we've had the last couple of days. Surprisingly, some things are still doing fine. Yep. I think the ground was warm enough that it really helped a lot. It looks like Arnold's red honeysuckle is going to do fine. We've seen some damage, but mostly doing fine. I wonder about these. We'll watch in a few days and see how they're doing. The honeybees and the bumblebees were by 2 days ago, so maybe they're doing just fine. You can tell where the damage is here. Some of these, I'm trying to be optimistic. Maybe they'll make it, but we won't know till a little later. I'm not completely surprised about the lilacs. They always seem to do well, even though they were bent over. And really, it was definitely a frozen backyard. But they seem to have weathered the storm. I'm happy to report that. Not sure about the apple tree, though. That will be something... we'll have to keep an eye on throughout the summer. Or I'll just see in a few days. If they're brown in the middle, then they didn't make it. The dogwood actually suffered quite a lot, but I'm not surprised about that because the leaves are a little more on the tender side, and it was definitely doubled over. But in general, things are still beautiful. I'm really happy. And this guy, well, it'll bounce back. And so far, maybe we'll get lucky here. They still look green. We still have a little bit going on. I guess we'll be reporting back on that. This guy looks like he's still alive and kicking. Nothing really died, they just suffered a lot, even this guy. And even still get some blooms, blossoms. The smoke bush had just started to leaf out and they were looking really good, but I am certain that they'll be starting over again. Let's hope they do better in the second round and that we don't have any other surprises. And another euphorbia smushed, but I think it's making a comeback. It really is amazing how everything gets flattened so easily in a storm, especially with heavy snow. I haven't really looked yet at these, but they look like they're still attached and they're gonna come back okay. I mean, they'll probably come back anyway in a second flush of growth, I suppose. And this guy will come back, I'm sure. And even these guys, they were probably covered with snow, which is good. So, and the globe thistle as well. They don't look like they suffered any broken limbs or anything, or broken stems. So not much damage. What I am curious about is how these guys will do. Because some of these look like there may be some hope. Well, that's all we can hope for, really. And some of them are definitely not going to make it. But I have a little bit more hope for the ones that haven't quite fully opened. Maybe they have a chance. We'll see later this summer. And even though this is kind of sad to see, the peony has kind of fallen apart, but I think that it still looks nice. And we still have a lupin coming up here. I'm really happy to see, so he made it through fine. Bee balm, of course, is fine. Just, we'll see what happens with those guys, because they all fell over. Some of them did break. But this penstemon looks great. They're really tough plants. And this euphorbia had a little bit more protection, but all of these guys were covered in snow and they're fine. And I took all the peonies off there, but probably a good idea because now I can enjoy them indoors and the plant itself can recover okay. And then the other one is doing fine, and I don't think we're going to get a peony this year because it's only the first full year for it anyway, but at least everything did just fine in that last storm.